Unscripted.
I mean, all this time we thought Sony wasn't really paying attention or wasn't really doing anything, and it turns out, that they actually have their nose to the grindstone and are busy working out features and things like that for us. And I gotta say, I much like that approach as a fan. I understand that we are in the middle of a pandemic, and something is obviously better than nothing. Still, for Sony to be able to get things out there, I think that's incredible, and that's the most important thing. It's like I can remember a time in comparison, and this isn't exactly apples to apples, mind you, but I can definitely remember a time when, No Man's Sky launched, and that was supposed to be like a big deal, right? It was going to be a huge game. We all saw the E3 trailer, and, Sony was hyping it at the time and things like that. Then it turns out that game was nothing like what was promised. Well, the company went dark. Right, the guy, what was his name? Murray. He went completely dark for a long time. Finally came out, I think, months later, and was like, okay, we've been working on an update. We're fixing things up. We're doing that, and then slowly but surely they fixed up what was really a bad situation. The same thing can be said for CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk 2077. Now that game completely in a weird situation because it had such hype and things like that. Everybody was so hyped for it and excited about it, and it just ended up not being a game that turned out well for people. It was kind of a mess, and thankfully CD Projekt Red kind of went quiet, and they're working on obviously doing something to make that right by fans. And I'm sure months from now, when there's next gen updates and things like that, they'll have plenty to talk about, and that's going to be exciting, just as a gamer, I think. You know what I mean? So Sony doing the same thing. A lot of people are like, why is Sony so quiet? Why are they so quiet? Well, this is why they're so quiet, because they rather go out there and do something that's going to kind of get them get fans excited and happy, and it's needed, like these updates, rather than go out there and kind of just be like placating people and high-fiving people on social networks, because I feel like that really is just kind of a bad move on their own as well. So with that being said, I kind of wanted to get into this right now because I know a lot of people are wondering exactly what's going on, so let's get started. Major PlayStation 5 system update is going to be available for download tomorrow, and oh boy, this is the first major update. It allows a lot of things to be done, and I'm looking forward to diving into this with you guys. Okay, the first major PS5 system update will be made available tomorrow, Sony has just officially announced. Following minor firmware updates since the console's release last November, Sony's PS5 will be receiving a major firmware update for the first time tomorrow. A new system update will allow PlayStation 5 owners to store their PlayStation 5 games on external USB drives. Prior to this update, users could only store their PS4 titles on external drives. While the new update allows for storage of PlayStation 5 titles, playing these titles is still only possible from the PlayStation 5 internal solid-state drive. Now, they were quoted as saying this in their blog. With this feature, you can now transfer your PlayStation 5 games to USB extended storage from your console's internal storage. It's a great way to extend the storage capabilities of your PS5 console, and you can seamlessly copy your PS5 games back to your console's internal storage when you're ready to play. It is faster to reinstall PS5 games from USB extended storage than to re-download or copy them from disk, which I have to say, 100% I like this. I know a lot of people might go, well, where's the update for, the secondary storage? That's going to come this summer, but this is great because I got to be honest with you, like even on the Xbox Series X, you can do that, and I have externals hooked up to my PS5 and my Xbox Series X, and it only takes a few seconds to switch a game from internal to the external, and so you don't have to re-download it. If you have suspect internet like me, then that's going to be the best way that you can go about things, and I absolutely love that about sort of what's going on in general with this. You know, I like the fact that they're actually paying attention and kind of giving us solutions to this stuff in the short term. Now we can kind of move stuff around, because I was at the point where I had to delete things off of my PlayStation 5, and re-downloading things sucks. So let me tell you, I'm very excited about this. Now, those who have been hoping for additional storage options to play the PlayStation 5 games will need to wait a little bit longer, as Sony is still working to bring M.2 drive support to the console. Now, in addition to additional storage option for the PlayStation 5, the new system update also brings new social features alongside enhanced control and personalization options, including an improved game base, screen zoom, new chat options, game update, pre-downloads, and more. There's a lot to go through, and I'm going to link this, and you guys can check this out and check it out. They've also included the listed enhanced control and personalization options for the PlayStation 5, and I'm going to read some of these to you as well. Improved game base. The game base menu has been improved for quicker access to important content and features. You can now easily switch between parties and friends to start chatting with your existing parties or see what each of your online friends is up to. In addition, you can turn notifications on or off for each of the parties you're in. Disable game chat or adjust player volume. You can now quickly disable the in-game chat, which turns off your mic audio and your voice audio of other players. Additionally, you can easily adjust the individual voice chat volume of other players in the same chat, so you don't have to ask your friends to lower or increase their mic volume each time. Game update pre-download. Once it's enabled by developers, title updates for games will pre-download to your console. If the automatic update setting is enabled and your console is on, or for rest mode, this will let you to start playing the latest version of the game immediately after the update's released. Customized game library. With the ability to search your library or hide games from view, it's now easier to find content and personalize your view of the game library. Screen zoom. You can now adjust the magnification of the screen to suit your preference from the setting menu. New trophy settings and stats screen. The level of trophies that results in the automatic capture or of a screenshot or a video clip can now be customized. So you can now choose to only capture and save images, videos of moments when you earn higher grade trophies like gold or platinum. They're also introducing a new player trophy stat screen where you can check out the summary of your trophy level and status at a glance. So this is going to be available globally tomorrow, which I think is a fantastic thing. And Sony, you know, they've done a really good job of, you know, just kind of, I guess, keeping their grind going. You know what I'm saying? I just think that that's something that is really needed, and the ability to do a lot of the things that they're going to be able to do. Also, new social feature, cross-gen share play. PS4 and PS5 players can now share play together while chatting in parties. This means the PlayStation 5 console can let their friends on PS4 view their game screen or even try out the PS5 games through SharePlay and vice versa. Options include the ability to share your screen with a friend, pass your controller virtually to a friend, or pass a second controller virtually to play co-op games together. You can also request to join a game session. A selection of your friends' joinable game sessions will now appear on both PS5 and PS4 consoles, allowing for more gameplay opportunities together. The request to join option also serves as a shortcut to sending a game invite, reducing the time it takes for you to get into games with friends through the privacy settings menu. You can also modify who you can interact with through your party's games and messages, which I think is something that a lot of people are going to be very excited about as well. You know, again, these are things that, you know, are quality of life features as well. There's also new features for the PlayStation app. They're introducing a myriad of new features for the PlayStation app to make it easier than ever to connect with your console's experience remotely. Recently, they introduced the ability to save products to a wish list, get notifications when your friends are online, and change your console online status. In the coming weeks, they'll be rolling out even more, including the ability to join a multiplayer session on PS5 from the app. Manage your PS5 console storage, compare trophy collections with friends, and sort and filter products shown in the PlayStation Store. And of course, you can download the PlayStation app for free in either the Google Play app as well. So, you know, all good news, all cool stuff. I'm going to link this, of course, and you guys can check that out and let me know. You know, and at the end of the day, I feel like you guys should, you know, just be thankful. I think, you know, like, we're getting some pretty cool stuff. We're getting some great updates, and, you know, all of this in the middle of a pandemic. Hard to really ask for more. I know these consoles didn't launch with, like, the best features or the best things or everything totally the way it should be, but at the end of the day, we are getting some stuff that's coming out that absolutely is coming a long way, and just you know, I'm very thankful for that. So really good to see that. Nice to see Sony get some movement going and some, you know, listening to the fans and stuff like that. It really does mean that they're kind of paying attention to what we're asking for. And with that being said, I really appreciate each and every one of you coming out and checking out my videos. It does mean a lot to me. This is Crapgamer, and this has been a Crapgamer Reviews. I got a lot of interesting stuff coming up, so keep that in mind. If you want to help me out, like I said, a simple like goes a long way. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great night, evening, day, whatever. Take care of each other. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. Rack 'em up. Game on. Game on. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.